just going to wait for people to join. So if you're watching this after I do a live stream, just skip probably the first 2 minutes. Alright, whoever's in here, can you do chat, please? Just say something in chat. Alright, 2 people. We're climbing good now. Can one of you two, or both of you do chat? Just somebody comment in chat. In the live chat. What is that? I have no idea what that means, Carter. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm good with my country music that I have on all the time. Anybody want to, if you guys can share this to people, like get this moving here. Once we reach 5 people, I'm going to start moving around. Right now we're at 2, we need 3 more. We're starting off with some crappie gold here. Just doing some crappie baits. That is way too much for how many molds I have, but it's fine. So I already have it made. It's called crappie gold. It's a crappie pearl, or gold pearl with it has no flake in it. It's just, I think it has dead on Yukon and white, I think. Really good color for smaller bass, smaller largemouth, like 14 inchers. Alright, 6 people. We're going to do this injection now. Thank you to you 6 that are in this. And then next will be dill pickle. It's a laminate. Right there. So we're going to stick that back in. 8 people. Alright, we're climbing now. So let's inject this here. Just lubricated my 6-ounce bass tackle injector. These are all Fat Guys fishing molds. Starting with the 1 inch, I think it's 1 inch, centipede, I want to say. Ice bait. 3/4 inch duster, Fat Guys fishing. 16 people. Thank you to you 16. The 14 cavity micro hog, 1 inch. Either I suck at reading, but I don't know what methylate is, so I can't really tell you how hard. And I don't, for me, I feel like matching colors is not that difficult. You just have to look at them for a little bit and figure out like what normal colors are on them, and then go look at your dyes and say, okay, that looks more like a watermelon. So figure out that it's green, orange, blue, Then identify what shade it is. And what glitter, if you want to put glitter in it. Alright, 24 people. That's the most we've had all the time. So thank you to you 24. Hopefully you can stick around for this. We're going to like an hour 15 or so. So one thing I like about the ice paint molds is they can already be demolded. So we're gonna, 25, yes. If you 25 share it to 2 people, we can reach 75. I think. Wait a minute, no. Yes, yes. Alright, demold. Oh, they're coming out on the other edge. Right there, 12 cavity. I need 3 because these are for picture purposes and my own fishing purposes. Come on. So I'm gonna lay those out real quick. Alright, hello from America to Sweden. Anybody else in this out of country? Out of not in America is what I mean. And thank you for those look fire. If you guys want, you can share it to people and then put in the chat shared, because it doesn't tell me when somebody shares it, so I cannot say thank you or anything like that. So I'll be watching for those to share it. Here is the dusters. And then some BA kickers, 1 3/4 inch, 14 cavity mold from Fat Guys Fishing. Then the micro hogs. I'm gonna try laminate in that little mold. One thing I have learned is I can't really do laminates in the nymph or centipede thing. So this is the BA kicker mold, and if any of you have watched my live streams or channel before, you'll know that back of the mold there. So here goes demold. Right there. And the reason I have these sprues blocked off is so I don't use extra plastic, because I only need 3. Again, for picture purposes. And the BA kicker is just like a minnow, a crappie minnow body with a little paddle on the end, and it just does a spiral right through, the tail does, through the water. Really good bait. So I will not be doing the dill pickle on those because I already have it done in those. I'm trying to find it. There we go. There's the dill pickle already done in the BA kickers. That string flake, one thing that's cool about that is it just darts around through the mold. When it hits the edge of it, it just shoots through. Now onto the micro hogs. Just an awesome little creature bait there. Alright, I gotta lay those out real quick. Of this mold, it is the 1-inch micro hog from Fat Guys Fishing. Right there. And right there is Fat Guys Fishing. Here comes the demold of the 1.3 inch tadpoles from Fat Guys Fishing. This is a 40 cavity, but we're only using 10 of them. So the micro hogs, I think I have, I want to say they're 32nd ounce, 1/32 ounce, and then I put a 1/8 ounce split shot right above my snap swivel on my rod, and that's how I fish them. And I've had great success with doing that. I'm hoping to get fishing footage out of me doing that, but maybe Thursday I'll actually have some good stuff. Because right now I have to put it all together. I haven't like smoked them the whole time. It's only been like 5 minutes of actual. So I need to work on that. Maybe tomorrow. Alright, so there's all those molds. They're done. Let's get this back up the temperature in there. So other molds I have, I'll start with the ones that I just did. I have Fat Guys Fishing. These are all Fat Guys Fishing molds. BA Kicker, 14 cavity, 1.75 inch, 1.75 inch duster. I think it is labeled as 1.75 inch nymph, ice nymph, something like that. It's closer to like an inch. And then the 1.3 inch tadpole, 40 cavity is what mine is. You can get a bunch of different cavity counts. And then the 1 inch micro hog, 14 cavity from Fat Guys Fishing. And then from Epic Bait Molds, I have the 2.5 inch Ned Crawl, the 3 1/4 inch leech, Ned Leech, and then the 7.5 inch and the 3 inch prey bait, Angling AI, oh, and the holiday worm, 3.8 inch holiday worm from Epic Bait Molds. And then Angling AI, I have the core shot stick worm, 5 cavity, and the 3.4 inch ecto crawl. So that one needs more time. My microwave, I want to say, I don't know, it looks like it's all scratched off, but I'm going to say it's a 900. I think the microwave is. I think it's a 900 watt. What kind of baits do you make? Or what species of fish is your target? Alright, 20 people. Thank you to you 20 people for watching this right now. It really helps out the channel. Which could allow us to do better and more content. Well, will allow us to do that. Walleye and bass. Okay. I've never caught a walleye. I've caught plenty of bass. I've been where walleye are. I've never fished for them, but I've also never caught them, so. Alright, those are both going in for another 30 seconds. And then I should be able to eject them. So what all these are being made for right now, they're all official colors that I have recipes of. And then I'm taking pictures of them, that way I can build a website. I'm hoping to launch it by May 24th of this year. And then I will be selling them. I have roughly 10 colors per species or style of fishing, like crappie and bass fishing. The musky mold, the big 7.5-inch prey bait, I think I'm going to have it set up where you just have to email me what your idea is, and I try to match it because it's such a big thing. Yeah, I've heard musky are fairly difficult, so I bet you that was a surprise. I don't think there's any muskie around me. Unless they stock it somewhere that I don't know of. Alright, so let's get my injector ready here. My blending block needs closed. This is the Bass Tackle 6 ounce dual injector. I also have the Bass Tackle 1/8 inch and half, or 0.555 salmon egg molds. Ooh, that was a lot of air. It's fine, it'll work its way out. Come on. There we go. Alright. Oh, uh-oh. My tadpole mold is in the way. You gotta be serious right now. Never had that issue before. That's, of course, a new one on film. And now my injector's frozen solid. Just great. So if this is your first time watching the channel, this is not how this usually goes. And thank you for the LOL. So are you talking my initial investment in bait making stuff, or like how much I've spent in total? That was the injector, not me. In total, so some of it I got for Christmas, so. Oh, okay. I think I might be able to do that eventually, get something that I can. Well, I used to have my shelf up here, but I had to take it down for pictures. My total is, I don't know, that I've spent myself is probably like maybe slightly over 2 G's. And then if it would be the total value of all the stuff I had, like if it was brand new stuff, it would probably be like 3 to 4. My initial investment was $1,000. Everybody said you could get started for $500, but by the time I got everything I wanted, it was over that. So I always say to go expect over that. Alright, so here comes the duster, which doesn't look too good because it kind of sucked in a bunch of air, which is never good. What 3 molds you got? Oh, they look fine. Oh, sorry. So you can kind of see how they're clear on top. Just pick out 3 of them randomly. Oh, but they're laminates. I need to save all of those. Hold on. I forgot about that. When it comes to laminates, I save all of them, because it would just be a waste to remelt those. Crawl and Ned. Okay. Alright. Here comes the micro hogs. There's one side, there's the other side. Those are going to take me a little bit to lay out, so we're going to get something cooking before I do that. And then here comes some tadpoles, which should be one of the best in this, because of the shape of the body. Oh yeah, those look good. You can see the split down the center. Alright, so what we're going to start cooking is going to be for the prey bait. I really want a 2-cup to do that in. That way I can just consolidate it into one remelt puck. Come on. Alright, so this is called crappie for a reason. Alright, I finally found it. I couldn't find it there for a while. Jeez. I just need a day to put all this junk away. Alright, so here's a broken swim bait, but it just looks like a crappie. Like a black crappie kind of deal. So we're going to start cooking that while I lay all those baits out. No, I haven't been to a Bassmaster tournament. I want to go to the Bassmaster Classic Fishing Expo, but hopefully to get a booth in it eventually, but well, I didn't even get any chartreuse in that one. That one barely got even, it didn't even get any. I can pull all the string out of that one. Yeah, still stuff for website pictures. We just got done doing some of these dill pickle laminates and little ice baits. I'm laying them out right now. In the microwave is crappie color for 3-inch prey bait. I took a lot more pictures today. When I get all the pictures, I'm going to put them into a YouTube short. That way you can kind of see what they all look like and be on the lookout for the website. And some of you have probably heard me say this like 20 times, but I say it every time. And thanks for the looks good. I say it every live stream. On the website launch, there will be a limited time stock color. It will never be recreated in all of eternity on Earth. But hold on, I'll grab it in just a second. Okay. What state is that one in? I'm not familiar with the tournament stuff. I'm familiar with that pond, that lake, kind of not the names. So it's all my dual injection remelt, laminate remelt. I have like 7 cups of this by now. That's all that stuff. Alabama, okay. And then just all melted into one, and it will be put up for the website launch for sale and whatever baits. But that one didn't even fill the whole way, and it's just chartreuse, so. Oh, my injectors were cold. Not all of these micro hogs filled perfectly. Actually, a lot of them didn't. I'm about to grab the whole thing and just... Yep. We got 3 of them. They are all exactly the same right now. They're all swim bait, jerkbait blend. I found that works really well for all of this. Hopefully in the future I can get it more precise and get more action out of some baits and stuff. But as of right now, this works perfectly fine. I've caught plenty of fish with this durometer. It's swim bait, jerkbait from Dead on Plastics. So haven't had any issues with it, and so far it's going to stay that way. Alright, let's get this kind of cleaned up here. Get these molds out of my way. Oh, I'm reading the same comments here. I thought I got new ones until I started reading them. There we go. Alright, that thing's gonna drive me nuts if it keeps beeping at me. The same mold every single time. Might as well just chuck it on the table at the start of every video. Alright, that needs another minute. Okay, hopefully I'll see you sometime in another live, or you'll go watch my videos, and thanks for the subscribe. Come on, get open. Dual injector's giving me a fit. Oh yeah, you can tell that was freshly oiled. When you can barely hold on to your injector plugs, you just oiled your injector. Alright, where is my prey bait? There it is. So there's my prey bait. There's the C-clamp I use for it. Little piece of cardboard keeps me from scratching it. And we're only going to do 2 injection ports. In case one doesn't turn out well, it'll still give me a second option. Because again, I'm not degassing any of this. Half goo, half remelt puck. Alright. Thank you for the cool. If we have time by the end of this, we might be able to play with some remelt stuff. I don't even know what else I need to make off the top of my head, which is always great. Yeah, I do. I need one more for sure. And I honestly think that's it. One more color, so. Well, if I count, I can find out for sure. So I'll be counting while I'm quiet, because I can't focus if I talk. I think I am going to be short a few colors, but I'll have to figure that out when I go look back through my phone on which one is which, because I'm not seeing what I'm missing. I honestly don't think I am missing any, but actually I'm just missing them on the table. They're just not on the table. I have them all, so yeah, just one more color after this one. Alright, so this is a really cool color, in my opinion. Let's get this lined up. Send this backwards this way. All sorts of different flakes in there. And it's just green highlight. There is no dye in it. Alright. So we just need that for 1 more minute. Should get all those bubbles out well enough. And then we're going to play with a remelt that I came up with. Well, not that I came up with, but put together the other day. Just a bunch of different remelt pucks put together. And I'll let you guys choose what molds to put that into. Or I might be able to do it in a lot of different molds, so I don't know. Alright. So it's good now. I just gotta get the glitter suspended, let those bubbles rise for a second. And then send that injector to the bottom. Good enough. Keeps those bubbles to a minimum. It almost sometimes has like a pink fleshy hue to it. Every now and then when the light hits it just right. Or when the light goes through it. Alright, so there's that. Oops. And if we do the remelt stuff, I will be degassing it, so. Ow. This crappie gold remelt puck is putting up some fight. It's pretty warm. Alright. Now that that's out of there, we can take our white with very few hologram glitter. Well, it's not even very few. It just has a lot, but it's an opaque color. So, just a little bit shows up. And then that will be a crappie bait color, so 3.5 minutes. Now we grab our prey baits here. Ooh, okay, that's still hot. We're not going to pull the sprues off. We're just going to pop it open. There we go. So there they are. An awesome little swim bait. I lost a fish on one of these. It was a bass, I would say 12 inches. I brought it up to the shore and then lost it. Right at the bank. I don't know why I said shore, I'm not at the ocean. But that would be kind of fun. Take these baits to the ocean sometime. Oh, the injector needs cleaned out. I was just staring at the plastic and I knew there was something missing. Oop, bumped the camera. go. And I can clean off the stirring knife. Alright, move that aside. And then it's just a waiting game. Oh, I am missing one color. We have one more color to do, I just now saw it. It's Double Trouble Chartreuse. It is that. Chartreuse flake with chartreuse dye, or pigment. So, hence the name Double Trouble Chartreuse. That one even the same molds this white is going in. Oh, that's not done yet. Alright. This will just help it get it all mixed up, which will help with the heating process. Alright, that needs a minute and a half. So I buy the molds from literally everywhere. So we got Epic Bait molds there, Fat Guys Fishing there, Angling AI, Bass Tackle, which is just one word for their website. I think that's it mold-wise. Oh, and then I have this random Amazon mold from, I guess it's Best NJ, I guess is how you say that. Right there. It's some cheap Amazon mold. Yeah, I only have one. It's the curly tail worm. So, yeah. Supposedly it's came from some country that the abbreviation is UA. I don't know what country that is. I don't think that's... It might be Ukraine. I don't think their abbreviation is UA, but according to Amazon, that's what it said. Still got a little bit of time left. This is when I wish I had a nice bar stool and a smaller tripod, where I could sit down while I'm waiting. Alright, it's still got a glob in it. Another minute and 30. I need to get another microwave, that way this can go faster. Any baits any of you want to see, I can get out and show off some baits. Any of them. I don't have anything else to do right now. I'm just waiting. Very impatiently. Alright, we're down to 5 seconds. This one's going in. Now I just gotta get all the molds, clamp back up, and then we can inject that and get on to demolding. Alright, so there's the 1.3 inch tadpole. Here goes the 1 3/4 inch BA kicker 14 cavity. How big was your bass and on what bait was it? And then, last but not least, the 3/4 inch duster. Fat Guys Fishing. My bait website is going to be Fish in a Barrel Baits. I'm thinking about naming the channel that. That way it's actually a searchable name. Because Luke F is not a very searchable name unless you put fishing lures or something. Nice. That's way better than my personal. My personal best is like we would go to Upper Rideau Lake, Lake Ontario, and mine was an 18-inch, 1.5 pound large, I think, somewhere around there. Just a chunk. Yeah. I wasn't paying attention. I was still waiting for the microwave, so sorry about the delay, because that was 100% ready. Oops. Alright, so here goes the injection that I'm assuming you all have been waiting for, because I was just standing here doing nothing. So 1.3 inch 40 cavity Fat Guys Fishing tadpole, 14 cavity 1.75 inch BA kicker tail, or kicker, 1 inch micro hog 14 cavity Fat Guys Fishing, 3/4 inch nymph, I think, and then the 3/4 inch duster from Fat Guys Fishing. Did you make a YouTube short on it, or was that a whole video? And I'll have to go check that out, no matter what it was. Okay, that's hot. Believe it or not. Yeah, I want to eventually be able to do that, but the tadpole was bigger, so I would have to put a spacer in there. An air vise or something like that would be nice. It'd also be way faster too. But I tried those Irwin clamps, or I think that's what they're called, the hand clamps where you squeeze it and it. But I could never get them to clamp. Like sometimes I'd accidentally put a little too much pressure, or it'd be hot enough and it'd just flow right out. Okay. So a little bit. I think the maximum time for a YouTube short is 1 minute and 1 second, unless they upped it, and I don't know about it. Usually they send all the channels updates and stuff about that, but who knows? Sometimes they can be a real pain in the butt. So first, the music on the TV wants to be dumb, and then I get like 1.5 minute ads. Of course, when I can't skip them either. Like, I just can't physically get to the remote because I'm doing something. Okay, that's hot. Still very hot. The injector is. Stop falling. One more thing falls tonight, I'm just going to end this and be done. I don't know why I must keep dropping stuff. Alright, so that will be ready in time. Alright, so here goes the injector plug. That's gone. Ouch, 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 ouch. We'll start from smallest to largest, well, smallest mold to largest mold. So it is the duster. One thing about the duster is if you let it sit up, you can pull the whole runner out, and then it takes all the baits off. Same with the tadpole, and I think the micro hog. So just a little white ice bait looks good, and every now and then there's a little hologram flake in it. So like if I grab this, and then rotate it, there's one or two back there. Alright, and then the rest of these just get all dumped out and thrown back in. So we will be able to get fishing footage. Maybe I'll be able to add up more tomorrow. I might be able to make a whole video. I just need to actually sit down and work on it. So tomorrow there will be no live stream, and I might be able to work on getting some fishing footage. Here comes the 1-inch nymph, I think. This mold's not engraved, so I don't know. Fat guy's fishing. Hey, I didn't jump too bad when the car went by this time. Unlike the first live stream on Monday. I think it was Monday. Maybe it was yesterday. Yeah, it was yesterday. Alright, so then... Yeah, I have a... So it's a 5-inch stick worm, but it can also be a core shot worm, angling AI, and then I have 2.5-inch Ned crawl and 2.5-inch or 3.4-inch ecto crawl, which is this one right here. That's the ecto crawl. The Ned crawl is, well, this is the bottom of it, but that's a plug because I only need 3 for photos, so. Homemade little plug, that way it doesn't drink so much plastic. It doesn't drink a lot anyway, but it just allows me to get more molds at one time. Here comes the, I think, micro hog. The spruik wanted to come, or the runner wanted to come out. Yeah, it's micro hog. Oh, why? A little bit of flashing got them stuck together. Alright, so we're just going to grab 3 here. Right there they are. Again, a nice little creature mold. and useful. I'll lay those out in a second because they take a little bit longer. Here come the BA kickers. Alright, there we go. That one you can really see the hologram flake in it because it's a bigger body. Oh snap. Alright, I gotta lay those out real quick and then on to the tadpoles. Is my dad watching this? Dad, are you watching this? Never mind, I have a water. I was gonna ask for a water, but... Alright, here come the tadpoles. Runner doesn't like coming out now because I have a plug in there. Oh, almost dropped it. I'm only using 10 cavities out of the 40. Oh. Well, it did stretch out the runner far enough that it disconnected all the baits. There we go. Tadpoles, if I pull one out, you can see it in the tail. The hologram. Alright. Oh, I gotta get the plug back first. There we go. And then I gotta get all these molds clamped back up. Do you have any lead molds? So I want to hopefully get into that by the end of this year because I really want to tie my own crappie jigs. But I don't have any lead molds as of right now. Chugged too much water at one point. Alright. Here comes, that's a micro hog mold. Dead on plastic mold. Tadpole mold. Alright. And it's only in those 3 molds. BA kickers there. Alt lanes in this. Were you in the last 2 I did? By the way, I don't know who Lane is. Just somebody that usually watches the live streams. If that came out rude, sorry. Didn't mean it that way, but... Before you think I have all my friends and I'm paying them to watch this, I'm not. My friends usually watch it anyway to pick on me tomorrow, but I don't really care. Alright, here we go with the injection of double trouble chartreuse. Oh, okay. I probably seen you comment if you did, but I just didn't process that much. Been a lot of comments the past few days, a lot of questions and everything, so. I might have to try live streaming fishing. I think that'd be fun. Do you guys think I should live stream fishing? I should see 3 comments at least, because it says there's 3 people right now. So those of you that glitched out, you're lucky, because you're not in the counting. Ouch. Yes, okay, there's 1. I need 2 more. Okay, I need 1 more. Somebody's in here. 1 more. Who's in here that's being quiet? I just need 1 more person to say yes or no to live stream fishing. Hopefully it won't be too glitchy either, because I won't have Wi-Fi, so. Ouch, my injector's hot. That was the ejector, not me. Yes, okay. Thanks, Dad. Jeez, why'd you take the longest? My goodness. Next time I'm going to tell everybody to chant Dad or Greg into the comments. Ouch. I was going to say here goes some tadpoles, but that sprue, the top was cool, and the center wasn't, and it just, yeah, my thumb just got burnt. Not bad, but. Alright, so let's get our Remelt stuff ready here. Where's my... Oh, I lost a 2-cup Pyrex cup for a second. Really? I jumped, by the way, when you pounded on the door. Yeah, the bugs are pretty bad. Your name just got put in comments. Nah. Oh, really? Ouch. Yeah, it does.
Ow!
Now there's 2 of your names in there.
Whatever.
I'm enjoying this.
Get rid of your bugs.
Yeah. Alright, so here comes that Remelt. I already shot it in some baits, but I don't remember why I did that, but I did. There was a reason behind it. What was the reason? I don't know. But here it is in a little tadpole. So I should see 4 people tell me what mold they want to see that in. And if somebody puts the same mold as you, just put a different one in. Somebody out of the 2 that put the same one, just put a different one. It don't matter which mold, don't matter if it's a salmon egg or anything, I'll do it. Curl. Oh, okay. So you guys can't hear my music in the background. Yeah, Up Down, Morgan Wallen featuring Florida Georgia Line. That is my music. It gets really loud when I'm not filming. And it's on TV, so. So we got 1 curl. Is that gonna be... Okay, we got a worm, which is a definite... What worm that is. So is that supposed to be... Ned crawl or ecto crawl? I need 3 more, or 2 more molds. Two more molds that I should do this in. And here come double trouble, chartreuse, tadpoles. Pretty sure I already caught fish on these, I don't remember. Still waiting for 2 more molds, everybody. Curly tail, okay. Curly tail worm, right? One more mold now. Alright. And was that crawl, Ned, or Ecto? Pretty much anything and everything is what I have. That's what I'm gonna put it as. Anything and everything. Oh, okay, yeah, Ned. Yeah. I didn't realize... I'm brain dead, just... Sorry, but yeah. Ned. Okay, that's one of my favorites. So that would look good. Swim bait. Alright, I'll count that as the 4th one. We'll do is the big 7.5 inch or the 3 inch. Oh, what in the world? We had a, wait, what's still in there? Oops. That's... I don't know how in the world that stayed in there, but it did. 3 inch? Okay. You know what? Override decision. I'm doing both swim baits if I can. If I can. If I run out of plastic, then the 7.5 will not happen. But it probably will. Here comes some micro hogs. And the next question, what is everybody's favorite genre of music? Because now that I know you guys can hear it, if I'm disgusting people with my music, then I might need to get earbuds and connect them to a laptop or something and put them in my ear. Or put one in. Because if I have 2 in, I'm not going to be able to focus, and then... Or just put, you're not, like, despising my music. 90s kind of, okay. Good. That's a good one. I'm glad. Okay, good. We got more country in here. So far, the music ain't going nowhere. Play 90 country, okay. I'll try to get that quick without wasting too much time getting it. That needs to go bye-byes because we don't need that mold. We need this one, and this one, this one. We need one more. Wait, no, worm. Yeah, it's the one right, kind of being used as a work surface right now. So that one. Alright, let's see where this... Okay, yep, 1 minute. That gives me 1 minute to find... Ouch. I can't turn it up because I don't have a TV remote. I only have a Roku remote. Let's see. Would be nice if they could just make it easy and give me... I'm pretty sure YouTube just heard that and is now giving me all the opposite. I mean, it could just give me a watermelon crawl. It's not that hard. Come on now. Let's see. No. I got it. I got watermelon crawl. Oh. It's a little too late for Dozen Roses here. The setup is just a table. Hold on. Let me get my phone unplugged. My setup is that table there. And then it just goes out to a box fan down there with an old dresser to store stuff. And then my TV's in the front of the, or back of the garage, front of the garage, whatever you call it, back of the front. It's obviously on the opposite side of the garage door. Okay, so let's get this mold clamped up. Oh, I gotta get the little prey bait out. I need my C-clamps. Oh, that's the wrong C-clamp one done. 2-inch doesn't spread open far enough. Alright, here we go. Does that work for showing off the setup there? Was that what you wanted to see? When? Oh, I was gonna say, I just used my prey bait. Now where did it go? Okay. Sometimes I read the comments out loud, so if you hear me say, yeah, okay, I'm not being, like, sassy or sarcastic about something. I'm just literally reading your comment and then saying, okay. Or thanks, or okay, thanks. Yeah, thanks. Like, it can sound a lot different. Now, open, would you? Alright. So, here is that color. Oh. What's my favorite lure? Like, that I make or that I have? That I bought, is what I should say. Okay, that I make. So far, it's the white tadpoles. This one. Because it caught me my biggest bass at the pond I've been going to. It was like a 15-inch. I don't know how much it weighed. I didn't have a scale, so. It was dark out, and it just bit that little thing. My leg is tense, so if it sounds like I'm like dying, I'm fine. I'll get over it. And if I fall over, I'm still fine. Alright, we got all the molds set up, so I just need that to get ready. Oh, it's now Boot, Scoot, and Boogie is now what's on the TV. I should figure out how in the world they get that rigged up to live streams where people can like choose out of certain songs to play and stuff like that. I don't know how in the world. That might be a only TikTok thing or something. I've seen it done. It probably costs a lot of money to do that, so I probably won't end up doing it. But until like years down the road, if I make enough money off fishing lures. I mean, according to World's Worst Fishing, he got more orders than he could ever fill in a lifetime. So if I get that, and I can like figure out a way to fill those orders, then I might be able to rig up stuff like that. But that's one of my favorite songs. I always have that song playing. Elson Tackle, you're back. Geez, we just spiked to 7 people and I'm about to get off once I inject and demold. Unfortunately. But I'll be doing another one. I don't know when the next one is, actually. No idea when the next one is. My guess is it's going to be Monday. Next week, Monday. And I should be able to do 5 that week. There's only 3 this week. Starting from Monday. If you want to count it from Sunday, then I guess it's 4, I think. Oh, yeah. Darn it. Oh, I gotta degas this. What am I doing? I can't just inject this. Uh-oh. Come on. As long as I get off of here by 9:20 Eastern Time, I'll be golden. That doesn't mean I really want to run it till then, but I would like to go eat ice cream before I go to sleep. So I should have ended it a while ago if I wanted to do that, but who doesn't like a little bit of ice cream? And if somebody puts they don't like ice cream in chat, I think I might have to block you from chat. Then maybe eventually from the entire thing, but that should make you think twice about putting nobody likes ice cream. I'm also being sarcastic. I'm not going to block somebody for that, but okay, that's unfair. You didn't have to tell me that you're eating ice cream right now. Thank you very much. I mean, I could have it dropped off in here, but yes, I am making lures. You joined near the end, but I'll be doing some more next week. So if you want to subscribe to the channel, you can see some of my videos in the meantime, and then by Monday of next week, I will be doing another live stream. I'm making a bunch of different stuff. So we got a 3-inch swim bait, 5-inch worms, 2.5-inch Ned crawl, 4-inch curly tail worms, and this big 7.5-inch swim bait. And this is just all remelt stuff, so it is all, I'm rotating the camera, all of that up there is just colors that I don't have recipes for, and they're just all getting mixed together into random colors. So that's what I'm doing. And right now I'm degassing the color, which takes all the air out of it, so it gets a nice smooth finish. There is ways to do it without a degasser, but right now I don't have time to explain all that, let alone do all that. So that just needs 1 minute in the microwave, and then we can inject it, finally. And I just have a 6-ounce bass tackle injector. For anyone that didn't know that and hear me say it about 40 times. I say it a lot. Maybe because I really like my injector, but... This kind of escalated to like 2000s country now. 14 years ago, yeah. Well, that's when the video was. Chattahoochee, Alan Jackson, bingo, going back in time, and I can't turn it up. Oh, and then it freezes. Oh my goodness. Alright, so this is kind of almost like a breen color if you've ever seen the Berkeley, I think is who makes that. Breen. So here goes, starting off with the 5-inch worms. That's a full injector. Might even be able to do 2 injectors, but I don't think we'll need that. That was a quick injection. I'm sorry, but those worms are not going to be good. They're probably going to be dented. Let's see if I can fix that. There we go. I think I might have just fixed that. 4-inch curly tip. Oh, that's just one. I still have all the plugs in these molds. I forgot about that. Oops. Well, so some of these there's only going to be 1. There's going to be 3 in the other ones. Except for the swim baits. The swim baits will be filled. Uh-oh. I ran out of plastic in the big swim bait. Hold on, I can fix it. I can fix it. I can fix it. Give me a second. This is not advised. Do not grab your molds while they are hot. Do not open them while the plastic is still hot. Do not pull the hot plastic out and try to relocate it. Do not do any of this. Just don't. Absolutely do not. And if you don't understand yet, do not do this. And in case you're wondering, I am totally not doing that right now. Ouch, missing was a success, and that hook slot is like 4 million degrees. Ouch. Just get in there. Okay, so now that we did not relocate that plastic while it was still hot and open the mold while the mold was still hot, we're going to inject that mold like it was brand new with another injector from my dual injector. Yeah, those emojis are perfect for right now. I didn't do a thing. You saw nothing. I've only ever had bass tackle, so I don't really know what to say about the 3-ounce from Do It. I'm assuming it's probably a good injector. And here goes the dual. Oh, a lot of air. A lot of air. It'll work its way up to the top of the injector. Just using one side of it. Alright. That was it. Whoa! There was some pressure behind that one. It just shot plastic out. That was a good injection there. And then I almost got hot plastic on my phone. It just dripped on my tripod. We will be demolding those here in just a second. Well, we can start demolding now. Starting with the small version of the big prey bait, the 3-inch. I don't know if I've seen that in this color yet. I'm just pulling all the sprues out. Ouch! That sprue had that hot center again. Are we having an emoji competition? I don't know about it. Because if so, I think I can enter it and put a big one on the screen. Oh, yeah. That's a nice little bait. So I'm just going to kind of push their tails back down in the mold for them to cure. Overnight, anyway. Just set up a little bit. That's not going to be their full cure. I do a full cure from 3 to 7 days. Now here come Ned crawls and the oh, now I remember why I injected all the molds in this color. It was to make plugs for them. So here's some Ned crawls. mid crawls there. All the emojis are just awesome to watch right now. There's a goat. What is with? Am I? I think, this mold might be the goat. All right, so here it comes. Alright, so as you see, that looks kind of similar. There's the curly tails. Alright, now onto the worms. Oh, now it's Alan Jackson Good Times. Here we go. Hey, we got 4 because the one is a plug. So we now have 4. I'm just going to pull that one out. I never did use that one as a plug. And we're just going to pull the plug out of that mold because I can make a new one pretty easily. Alright, I got to open up some area here. Now, here comes... Ow, the mold is hot now. Uh-oh. We're going to have an air pocket in that. But one thing, if you do have small little air pockets in swim baits, take your normal Loctite gel super glue, put a little bit of super glue in it. To be honest, that would work so well that I would even sell it. And actually, I don't think it does have an air pocket, now that I'm looking at it. So we're good. Why is this so hot? Alright, here we go. Ready, 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 ready. Oh, yeah. Alright, so thank you guys for watching this. Hopefully you had fun or found this entertaining, or, well, that's the same thing, or kind of educational or inspiring. And I will catch you guys in the next one. So signing off for now. The emojis don't stop. Okay, the emoji stopped. Let's see if I can